What's up, guys? It's Jen from Don't Forget to Rock. Very, very excited to be here with 3 members of Joyous Wolf. Thank you guys for joining me.
Of course, thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, so we're here just south of Boston for your show tonight. You guys are supporting Buckcherry and a couple of other cool bands on the bill as well, the Quins and Small Town Titans.
Oh, yeah.
Have you guys done a few other shows with the Quins and Small Town Titans? Or is it just tonight?
I think they're local from here, so that's why we're playing with them. But no, we've just been on tour with Buckcherry, like supporting them.
That's very exciting. How have the shows been going so far?
Oh, they've been incredible.
Yeah.
The shows have been like amazing, and they've been super cool to us too. Like, you don't really know what to expect most times when touring with bands, but they like made it really clear, like they treat us like family from the beginning, so it's really cool.
That's good. So no big egos or anything like
that?
Oh
my God, they're the coolest people.
Yeah, actually, on my way in, I was talking to some fans, and they said, "Oh, we ran into Buckcherry at the bar, and they were so cool. They were chill, took pictures with us." So.
Oh, how awesome!
Yeah,
doesn't surprise me though. They're really awesome guys.
Yeah, and you guys are very high energy.
Yeah.
How long did it take for you guys to kind of get your stage presence down? I know a lot of people are natural born performers, so they just ham it up naturally on stage.
Yeah, I mean, we've always been passionate about playing live and just like playing music, so it's never really been like a conscious thought, being like, oh, we have to like try and look crazy or like that crazy. It's just like we really enjoy playing with each other and playing the kind of music that we play, and so we've always just like kind of felt that way.
Natural chemistry.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, always worked super well together.
That's awesome. And so I heard that you're from Michigan. Is that correct?
Yeah.
I'm also from Michigan.
Oh, you really?
So high five.
What? Nice. What part?
I'm from Troy, Oakland County.
Oh, nice.
Southeastern Michigan.
Oh, cool. I'm from Southwest.
Okay.
Kalamazoo.
Yeah, I know where that is.
That's awesome.
But you guys are all based in California now, right?
Yes. Yeah. They grew up there, and I've lived there for like the past 12 years. So,
okay.
Yeah.
And how do you guys like it there compared to the East Coast? Being on tour on the East Coast, do you see big differences?
I like both for different reasons, honestly.
Yeah, same.
We love traveling in general, so.
Totally. The weather is mostly better on the West Coast most of the time.
That's the main thing.
Yeah, but then the people on the East, the crowds on the East Coast, though, are like awesome.
Really?
They're always so
that's
into
good.
it. And they're really nice people over here, too.
Oh, that's good to hear.
Yeah.
I always feel like the West Coast, everyone says people are more laid back there. But
yeah, for sure. They kind of keep to themselves most of the time.
Yeah. Cool. Well, I want to talk a bit. You guys have an album coming out in April. Is it called Time and Place?
Place and Time.
Place
Close.
and Time. Okay.
Close. Yeah, it comes out April 19th, 7-song album. And then 2 singles come out on March 29th, which is just a couple days away, I think. And the title track is going to be one of the singles, Place and Time. And then another song called Quiet Heart.
I like that title.
Yeah.
Is it a ballad or?
No, actually.
Okay. I can kind of picture like a rock ballad with that title.
That's funny.
So will it have a lot of classic rock influence in the sound, or how would you describe it? Kind of all over the place?
Kind of. I mean, a lot of like blues rock and rock influences for sure, but I mean, I don't know, what kind of influences do you guys think?
I mean, it's really any kind of rock, not just classic. Anything really.
Okay.
Kind of like everything.
Yeah. Well, from the first 2 songs I've heard from you guys, I could hear some like blues rock.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of that.
Especially with the cover Mississippi Queen.
Oh yeah. We love Mountain. Love their sound. Love their first album too. So.
Yeah, I think that's why I was really excited when I came across you guys.
Oh, awesome! Thank you.
I'm a big classic rock fan, and
yeah, totally.
It's always fun to come across a band that has that sound, that vibe, without seeming copycat.
For sure.
You guys are authentic,
in
my opinion.
Thank you so much. Yeah, we definitely try.
Yeah. Well, what would you say were your biggest influences growing up, like in terms of bands that you listened to?
Oh man. Well, I know that when we all first got together, I know one of our probably most common influences was Audioslave.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Chris Cornell?
Oh, yeah. Hugely, for sure. But I mean, we've listened to a lot of music in the past few years that have just kind of like broadened our influences, which has been awesome. Like, like old blues, some jazz, all that kind of stuff.
Nice. What were your first concerts? Do you remember your very first concert?
The first concert I went to was 30 Seconds to Mars in like early high school.
Okay, and that's Jared Leto, right?
Yes.
Yeah. He's awesome.
Yeah.
What about you?
My first rock concert was Muse.
Oh, that's a good one too.
Freaking awesome. That was still one of the best concerts I've ever seen to this day.
Yeah, I've heard that early Muse is different from today in some ways.
Yes. Yeah. It was Muse around right when they were doing, like, right when the Resistance came out. So right before they did that big change.
Yeah, I just learned recently that they were heavily influenced by Queen, which I guess I can see.
Totally
yeah, which I can definitely hear when I listen to their early albums.
For sure, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, that's okay.
My first rock concert was actually Metallica.
Well, you guys all have good first concerts.
Yeah, we're very lucky for sure. But they were like one of my favorite bands growing up, and probably still are. Just like when I was, at that age, and I love their album so much, and so like seeing all those songs live because they still sound great. Was really cool, really really cool for sure.
Awesome, and you guys have been touring quite a bit now. Have you guys feel like you've gained any insight on how to go about being a band from touring? Has it changed your dynamic, how you interact with each other, or?
Yeah, we've definitely learned a lot. I can say that. Like we learn a bunch of stuff every tour, then we come home and we make sure to like do it better next time. Like just like lifestyle wise and music wise too. Like we make sure we try and make sure that we're like as tight as possible before going out, and make sure that we pack light and all that kind of stuff just to like stay sane and make sure we can just focus on the music at the end of the day.
Yeah, I can imagine it's exhausting but rewarding at the same time.
Absolutely. Yeah. And in the long haul, it's really not anything compared to like what we get to do. We get to do this for a living. It's kind of amazing.
Yeah,
so.
And now you guys have like packed houses now and playing to bigger crowds and all that.
Well, thanks to Buckcherry.
Yeah.
Well, no, I think you guys are quickly gaining a fan base. So
that'd be cool. Hopefully.
Well, to kind of get to know each of you better, how would you say your personalities are and how you kind of come together in the band? Like, who's the more outgoing one and who's the more serious one?
Nick definitely talks a lot, and he's very outgoing. So he's very good at that. He's very good at being outgoing and grabbing people's attention, for sure. And then...
we're honestly all pretty low-key for the most part.
Yeah.
We get along really well, and there hasn't really been any issues with touring.
That's good.
Not at all, absolutely, yeah.
People expect us to be all crazy because the way we were on stage and we get off, and it's like it's the same people.
Yeah, I think that tends to be the case where your stage presence is different.
You just like save your energy until that one moment,
Yeah.
But you would definitely think we were extremely boring if you just saw us on the street or like all hanging out.
Not to go back to Queen, but I'm a big Freddie Mercury fan. Even before the movie came out. I'm not a bandwagon fan. But yeah, like on stage he was crazy, but then he would say off stage I'm very boring, I'm shy. And
For sure. Yeah, definitely. Can relate to that.
Yeah. Other than the album and the tour, do you have anything else in the works?
We're going on tour with Slash in July in Canada.
I think I heard that. That's awesome.
Yeah, we're playing like 6 shows. 6 shows.
Oh, that's going to be amazing.
Yeah.
I saw him recently, so.
Oh, did you really? That's awesome.
Yeah.
Wow. But yeah, we can't wait to do that. And then it looks like we're going to be touring with Buckcherry a whole lot more this year.
You guys are going to be like best friends after.
For real, we really will. I know we're going on this tour until like early May. We have a couple weeks off. And then we're going on tour again for a couple months and a couple weeks off. And then we're touring until like November. And then, yeah.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, sorry.
That's okay.
Sorry, Francis.
No, it's all right. Well, so like in your downtime, do you guys have hobbies that you like to go to, like sports or video games?
This is the boring part. Definitely video games.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Do you guys play Super Smash?
We do. That is
the new one that came out?
Yeah.
Yep. Totally.
We all play that.
Yep.
It's addicting.
It really is. We all brought our Switches on tour.
Awesome. Do you have amiibos that go with it?
We have. Rob's made a couple amazing amiibos on Smash.
I've made some different Mii fighter things, but Amiibos yet.
That's good that you guys have that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it definitely helps decompress a lot of the stress sometimes and just make us feel normal for once.
Yeah.
So just like running around a lot of the time, which is super nice.
Yeah. Very cool. I really appreciate talking with you guys.
Oh, of course.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thanks
thanks
for
for
having us.
coming.
Yeah. Can't wait for the show.
Yeah.